I'm going to be doing my Pixar DVD collection 2000 edition. Yeah, I know I did one last year, but I do a redo of it every year. When I get more DVDs, I do an update versions. Well, sometimes. So yeah, I have every single Pixar movie right now apart from Toy Story 4 because that's still playing. And I will get that when that comes out on DVD in October. Yeah, in October. I don't know what day, but I'll get it whenever it comes out on DVD in the UK and Ireland. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So here's our first one, and it's of course the very first CGI animated movie of all time, Toy Story. Yeah, this movie is a classic. This was actually one of the first computer animated movies that ever existed. And I don't know what was the very first CGI animated TV series was out there. I don't know, but it was a long time ago. So yeah, here's the front with Woody and Buzz, the spine with Woody, and the back. And there's the description, special features. And there's some scenes from the film. And there's Woody, Buzz, and RC trying to get to Andy. Yeah. And here's the stupid clear disc. I might get a new version. I'm not saying that I'm gonna replace this, but I just like to get the original copy because why not? Yeah, I will think about getting it. A new the original copy for this. Yeah. So yeah, that's Toy Story. 10 out of 10 for this one. Next is A Bug's Life. This is also another great film. Unfortunately, no, I'm not gonna say until yeah. So here's the front with Flick, the spine with Flick, and the back. There's some bonus features, and there's Flick, and that butterfly, and that caterpillar. I can't remember those two guys' names. If you know their names, let me know in the comments below. And there's the scene from the film. Yeah. And there's still no disc, which I lost the disc. I might have to get a new copy of this soon. Yeah, I will get a new version. So this movie gets a 10 out of 10. And here we have the very first Pixar sequel that was ever made. And probably the first sequel in existence. No, not really, but yeah. Let's just show the DVD. And it's Toy Story 2 Special Edition. Now, this is my favorite Toy Story film out of the four, along with the fourth one. Because they're just really nostalgic and really great to watch. I find them really impressing. And the music in those movies are really good. So yeah, here's the front with Buzz, Woody, and Jesse, which is also Jesse's debut, and also Bullseye, Mrs. Potato Head, Prospector, Wheezy, and Zurg. And the spine, profile picture of Jesse, and the back. Oh yeah, and also Buster made its first appearance in it. So yeah, Here's a scene from the movie, some scenes from the movie, and there's another scene where Buzz, Rex, Potato Head, Ham, and Slinky trying to get to Al's toy barn. Yeah, and there's the special features, which I'm not bothered reading them, because I don't read special features because it's a waste of time. And here's a stupid clear disc. And yes, there's a bit of some rubbish. No. Like, I don't know what they're called. Yeah. It's a stupid clear disc. And yes, I don't think I showed you the disc in last year's DVD collection, but here's the disc now, which you're happy to see. Yeah. So this movie gets a 10 out of 10. And here we come to the other nostalgic Pixar films. And this is Monsters Inc. Sorry. Yeah, this movie is really good. If you haven't seen this before, then go ahead and watch it. Yeah. And they were going to make a sequel to this, but it got cancelled. And it was replaced by Monsters University. And I also heard that they're going to be making a TV series of this next year, which is going to be on Disney Plus, I think it's called. And it's going to be called Monsters at Work. And I think Toy Story is getting a TV series next year. And also some other Disney films and Pixar films as well. From the creators of Toy Story. So yeah, here's the front with Sully, Mike, and Boo. And the spine and the back. And there's all the characters. And there's the special features in it. And this is probably the only Pixar movie that I have on DVD not to have a character on the spine cover. The rest of them that I have have all the characters in there. So yeah. And here's the disc, which is better than the other ones that I showed you. Yeah. So yeah, that's Monsters Inc. 10 out of 10 for this one. And here's the next one, and it's another great film, Finding Nemo. Yes, this movie is really heartwarming and really nostalgic. Because I really like the animation in it. I think in a few scenes that the animation is beautiful and colorful. Yeah. Here's the front with Dory, Marlin, and I forgot his name. And there's some other turtles. Here's the spine with Nemo on it. And the back. There's a description for the movie. And there's a scene for the movie which Dory and Marlin are in the seagull's mouth. I don't know what his name is. If you know his name, let me know in the comments below. Trying to save Nemo from the dentist. We also have Marlin, Dory, Nemo, and I forgot his name. There's also this one scene. There's also a scene from the movie that I don't know if that's Marlin or I can't remember who Nemo's mom was. If you know, I don't remember all the characters in the movie, unfortunately, because yeah, I'm not really good at remembering Pixar characters, probably apart from Toy Story and Cars. And here's stupid grey disc again. And there's a leaflet for Frozen, which this movie came out 10 years after this. which we have a scene from Anna and Elsa are hugging, and there's Olaf the snowman. Yeah. So this is a great movie. 10 out of 10 for this one. And here's another great movie, The Incredibles. Now this movie was really good. I also really like the sequel. The sequel's the best one, as Sean PVS 101 loves this movie a lot. I have to agree with him. So yeah. Here's the front with Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Jack, Violet, Dash, Frozone, I think his name was, and EB, I think. So yeah. The spine with Mr. Incredible on it, and the back. And we also have a description for the. Here we have the plot for the movie. And there's some scenes from the film. And we also have some special features. And we also have a short film called Jack Attack. Yeah. And here's disc 1, which plays the film, and disc 2, which plays the special features, behind the scenes and all that. We also have a leaflet for The Lion King, the award-winning musical. Yeah, I'm talking about The Lion King. It's getting a remake this year, which I'm not going to see it because, yeah. So this movie, 10 out of 10. Really good. And here's also one of my favorite Pixar films of all time, along with Toy Story. The nostalgic Cars. Yep. This movie is really good. If you haven't seen this before, where have you been? You should really watch this because it's really good. I'm not trying to be mean here. It's just really good if you ask me, because I really like the story and all that and the animation. So yeah, here's the front with Lightning McQueen, Guido, Luigi, Mater, Doc, Fillmore, Sally, and Lightning, which is the scene where Sally tells the history about Radiator Springs. I'm sorry I'm spoiling it for the people that didn't see it. Hold on. Hold on. So yeah. Here's the front. Spine with Lightning McQueen. And the back. We also have the plot for the movie. We also have the special features as well. And as you can see, there's Mater, Sally, Ramon, Luigi, and Guido. And there's some scenes from the film as well, which is cool. And here's a stupid gray disc. Years ago, I used to own the original copy of the film, but the disc was so bad that we have to replace it. Yeah. And here's our next one, and it's Ratatouille, which is a really great movie. I used to watch this a lot when I was little. It's one of my other favorites because, yeah, the animation and the music and all that are just really good. So yeah, here's the front with Remy, Fred, I think his name was. I can't remember the two other guys' names, but if you know them, let me know in the comments. Spine with Remy, and the back. There's also a description for, and here's the plot of the movie. And as you can see, it's ripped here because I didn't take care of my DVDs as I used to when I was young, but now I'm a lot more mature. I know how to handle DVDs really well. Yeah, we also have some special features and some scenes from the film. There's Remy's friend or brother, which I can't remember his name. Like I said, I don't remember every Pixar character's names because they're a bit hard. And here's the disc, which, no, I mean disc 1, which plays special features, and disc 1, which plays the film. I don't know why I did it. I just did it. Never mind. Here's the next one, and it's, oh, sorry. It's Wally. Yet another great Pixar film. I think the animation was starting to get really good in this movie. That's when the Pixar films. That's when Pixar's animation started to go started to improve. Yeah. So here's the front with Wally, Eve, and can't remember his name. So yeah. Spine with Wally. Got 4 people watching and 2 likes. That's great. And the back, which has some scenes from the movie. And bonus features. We also have the plot for the movie. A hero of time in a masterpiece of futuristic animation. Yeah. And here's the disc, which I really like the disc. It looks really nice. In a nice yellow color. Yeah. I only got this DVD last year and it was great. I used to have the original one, but it didn't have a case. And I was planning to print out it, but I just decided to get this, to add it to my collection. So yeah, this movie, 10 out of 10. And here's the next film, which is really good, and it's Up. Yep. Really, really, really great film. If you haven't seen this, I definitely recommend it. They should actually make a sequel to this along with Ratatouille. And yeah, I don't think they're going to be making I doubt they're going to be making a sequel to those films because Pixar has stopped making sequels for a while. Next year's movie onward, from next year onwards, we're going to be getting original movies starting with Onwards. Yeah. So yeah, here's the front with Russell, Doug. I can't remember this old man's name. And I can't remember this guy's name. We also have the house and some planes and Charles Munt's airship. And here's some dogs. Here's the spine with Doug on it. If it's Doug or Duke, I don't know. Yeah, it is Doug. And here's the back, which has the house in the background. We have Russell and that old man. If you remember that old man's name, just let me know. Carl. Yeah, that's the old man's name, Carl. Yeah. And we also have some special features, and we also have a scene from the film. And here's the disc, which looks really, really great. I really like the disc. We have 2 people watching now, and we still have 2 likes. So that's pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, this movie, 10 out of 10. And here's the next one. And it's Toy Story 3. Yeah, this is a really good movie. Yeah, it's alright to be honest with you. It's still really good. Yeah. Here's the front with Buzz, Woody, the Potato Head, Slinky, Han, Bullseye, the aliens, Jesse, Rex, Barbie, Ken, Lotso, and his villain duo, which it's their debuts, and it's also Candy's. Here's the front, and here's the back. With the summary of the film and the bonus features. We also have a picture of Buzz Lightyear. And there's also some scenes from the film. And there are a few problems with this movie that Andy turned older and Lotso and the toys nearly dying, but the alien guys saved the day. But this movie's not entirely bad. It's not as bad as the next one I'm showing. But yeah. And here's the disc, which is the stupid grey disc again. Yeah. This movie is a 10 out of 10. We all thought this was going to be the ending of the Toy Story trilogy, but no, we got Toy Story 4, which is a lot better than this. But like I said, I do not hate this movie at all. It's still good. 10 out of 10 for this one. And here's the next movie. And it's Cars 2. I've been hearing a lot of people that this is the worst Pixar movie that they've ever seen. Well, in my opinion, I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, there are a few negatives, but in my opinion, but I just like it. And it's just my opinion, guys. We all have different opinions, you know. We don't have to like the same thing. Amber Rock's kind of lose interest in it. He's not saying he didn't despise it, unlike other fans. He just think that it was underwhelming. But this was really good. But if you hate it, then I respect your opinion. So yeah, here's the front with all the characters. The spine with Lightning McQueen on it. I wish they had the spine of Mater on it. Yeah. And the back. We also have bonus features and the plot of the film. We also have some scenes from the film. And some people think that Mater being the main character is a dumb idea. Well, it kind of is, because Lightning McQueen doesn't get enough screen time in this film, or his friends. They're actually bare in this movie. And here's another stupid gray disc. Yep. I guess we're gonna go into the gray discs now. We have one person watching. And that's a bit disappointing, if I say so myself. Anyways, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. And here's the next one. And it's Brave. And it's also another alright Pixar film. And it's also the first and only Pixar film to date to have a Disney princess in it. Which is actually a Disney princess film, which is, yeah, the first and only Pixar film to date to be Disney princess themed. Yeah. I don't know why this is the only Disney princess Pixar film out there. But maybe they might make another one in the future, but who knows. So yeah, here's the front, the spine with mirror that, and the back. We have bonus features, plot, and scenes, and all that. Yeah. And here's another stupid clear disc. Yeah. So yeah, this movie, 9 out of 10. And here's the next one, and it's Monsters University. And this is when Pixar started to kind of go downhill. Because, yeah, no, not entirely downhill, but a bit. So yeah, here's the front with all the characters from the film. Spine with Sully on it, and the back. We also have Mike and Sully, plot, bonus features, and scenes from the film. Yeah. And here's the disc. And actually, this movie wasn't actually meant to exist at all. This was just an excuse from one of the Mad episodes, Mad TV series. Because, yeah, there was originally meant to be a sequel to Monsters Inc. that Boo probably grew up and Mike and Sully went into the real world to find her. Yeah, and Toy Story 3 was also meant to have a different story. That I heard from Toyer that Buzz was meant to go to a factory, and yeah, I couldn't remember what else he said. Yeah, and I think that Cars 2 was meant to have a different story as well. So yeah, so, did I show the disc? I don't know. Yeah, I did show the disc. We have 5 people watching that. That's great. And here's one of the another great Pixar film. Oh yeah, I forgot to give it a 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Just ignore my mom. She's just... Yeah, just ignore my mom. She's just a bit out of the... She's just a bit out of the... She's a bit off the head at the moment. So anyways, here's the next one. It's Inside Out. So yeah, I really like the front cover. It looks really beautiful. And this movie is also really sad. That's what all fans say. Yeah. And this is a really, really, really great film. And it's probably one of the other best Pixar films I've ever seen. And it really deserves a sequel, which I doubt that's going to happen in a few years. Yeah. So here's the front with joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear. The spine with joy, and the back. We also have some scenes from the film and the summary of the film and some bonus features. And we also have the gang on this rainbow scooter. I actually can't remember it because it's a bit hard. And here's another clear disc. We also have another leaflet for other Disney films. Yeah, and we also have another one from Frozen, like I show you in my Finding Nemo DVD. Yeah. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for this one. And here's the next one. It's The Good Dinosaur. So yeah, this is a bit underwhelming. I'm not saying that I hate it, it's just a bit underwhelming. It's not actually the best one out of them, but it's alright. So yeah, here's the front with Arlo and Spot. The spine with the two characters I just mentioned. And the back. We have an epic and beautiful with a Jurassic heart. Well, not really. Well, it is Well, the animation is beautiful, but it's not epic. It's just all right. And we have the description of the film, scenes, and bonus feature. Yeah. And here's another stupid gray disc. We also have another frozen leaflet, like I showed in the Inside Out and Finding Nemo. Yeah. I still think Inside Out is way better than this. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just underwhelming, in my opinion. This movie gets a 7 out of 10. I used to like this, but now I think it's alright. And here's the next one, and it's Finding Dory, which is when Pixar started to go back uphill again. Oh, hi, Tyler, the South Park fan. 2007. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, this was a really good sequel to Finding Nemo. They would have called it Finding Nemo 2, but I think that was actually the original title. That Nemo was meant to be lost again, and Marlin and Dory were meant to find her. But no, they actually had the spotlight for Dory this time, like they did with Mater in Cars 2. Imagine if they made a Finding Marlin. That Marlin has been kidnapped in the museum and Nemo and Dory had to find him. But I doubt that's going to happen because, like I said, Pixar's not going to be making any sequels for a while now. So yeah, here's the front with Dory, Nemo, Marlin, sorry, Nemo, the turtle dude, and some other characters. And we also have Hank, which is also a new character. Yes, I do have Mario plush toys. So yeah, here's the front, spine with Dory, and the back. Unforgettable. We also have the description of it. We also have some scenes and bonus features. Yeah, this movie is unforgettable because this is when Pixar started to go really good again. Starting with this movie and probably to Toy Story 4. Because everybody likes sequels to films these days. So yeah. And here's another stupid gray disc, which I think every Pixar movie that I'm showing you right now is having gray discs. Yeah. So yeah, this movie, 10 out of 10. Way better than The Good Dinosaur. And here's one of the most fantastic movies of 2017, and it's Cars 3. Yep, this movie is really, really great. It's actually way better than Cars 2. This is actually probably my favorite Cars film out of the series. Even though we didn't see the original characters like Mater, Ramon, Flo, Fillmore, Sarge, Sally, Sheriff, Red, and yeah, you know what I mean. We also get to see Luigi and Guido and Mac throughout the film, which is great. Yeah. So yeah, here's the front with Lightning McQueen, Cruz, and Jackson Storm. Which some people think that Jackson Storm is the main antagonist. But he isn't really. There's actually no villain in this movie whatsoever. well, Chick Hicks was in it, but he was actually really nice in the film. That's good to hear, Tyler. That's good to hear. And here's the spine with Lightning McQueen on it. And the back with Lightning McQueen and Jackson Storm. A huge, a fun, high octane trail ride. Octane. Yeah, Octane. Yeah, and there's the script. Yeah, there's the plot of it. And we have bonus features. Yeah. And here's another stupid gray disc. Which, this thing right here, which presses the DVD, I actually kind of broke it. But that's alright. I can still handle it. So yeah, this movie, 10 out of 10. And here's another good movie. We have two more now, and it's Coco. Yeah, this movie was actually really good, in my opinion. They're not going to make a sequel to this because I don't think it needs a sequel. I think one movie is enough for this. Yeah. And yeah, here's the front with Miguel, and I can't remember his name. I can't remember those guys' names. Yeah. So yeah, here's the front, which the background looks really beautiful, if you ask me. Yeah. Here's the front. Spine with that skeleton guy, and the back. An unmissable treat for the whole family. We have the plot of it, and there's no bonus features here, which is a bit odd. We also have all the characters, like we have the skeletons and Miguel's family. Yeah. And here's another grey disc, and the other press here thing is also off, like that Cars 3 DVD, which is a bit disappointing. So yeah, I think they're gonna continue with gray discs forever and ever now because people don't like gray discs, and Disney's not gonna listen to us, and there's actually nothing we can do about it, guys. If Disney wants to listen to us or not. So yeah, this movie, 9 out of 10. And here is the final DVD for this part. And it's the final Pixar movie that I have on DVD until Toy Story 4. And it's The Incredibles 2. Yeah. Now this is a masterpiece. Yeah, this is really, really underrated. Some people are saying that this is the best Pixar sequel of all time next to Toy Story 2. And I do have to agree. Yeah. Here's the front with Mr. Incredible, Jack, Elastigirl. Oh, Violet, sorry. That's Elastigirl. Frozone. Dash. Eve. There's that raccoon that Jack was trying to get. And the screensaver. And we have all the other superhero guys. Here's the spine with Elastigirl on it. And the back, which has some other, which I really like the back of it because it looks really great, if you ask me. We also have the plot of it, and we also have the short film Bale, or whatever it's called, which is not really interesting in my opinion. Some Pixar shorts are not really that good because they're just a bit unnecessary and pathetic. And here's another stupid grey disc that nobody likes. Yeah. Oh. Hold on a minute, guys. So yeah, that wraps everything for this video. That's all. That's my entire Pixar DVD collection. I'm not counting the short films and other, you know, I'm actually gonna focus on the theatrical ones. But who knows, I might make another one featuring them someday. But we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, I'll be getting Toy Story 4 when that comes out in October. Stay tuned for that. Which, like I said, I don't know what day is coming out on DVD yet, but we'll find out in about maybe like September or October. So yeah. So that's all for now. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up soon. And this is me signing off. Bye bye.